Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Father who's really rich, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਿਓ ਬਹੁਤ ਅਮੀਰ ਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦੀ, ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ he lives in his father's house. But a son that's bad, his father kicks him out of his house. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿਓ ਨੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਆਖੇ ਨਾ ਲੱਗੇ, ਉਹਦਾ ਪਿਓ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿਓ ਦੇ ਆਖੇ ਲੱਗੇ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਾਇਦਾਦ, ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਉਸ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਮ ਘੱਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ. In that same way, ਕਲਗੀਧਰ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ, he's done 4 ਯੁੱਗ ਭਗਤੀ, 4 ਯੁੱਗ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਭਗਤੀ ਕੀਤੀ. That's like ਅਰਬ ਕਰੋੜ ਸਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਭਗਤੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਦੁਸ਼ਦਮਨ ਦੇ ਰੂਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. ਹੇਮਕੁੰਟ ਸਾਹਿਬ, that's what the ਹੇਮਕੁੰਟ ਸਾਹਿਬ is today. Why did he do that? He didn't need to walk aap narayan kalata jag main parvariyo. He's the Rabb Roop himself. He doesn't need to come into the world and do this. Guru Gobind Singh nu ki lord si Machiwade de jungle de vich jaan di? What was the need for sleeping on kande, living with snakes, sleeping on rocks? He could have lived his life in palaces. What was the reason for fighting wars? Kalgita, he could have snapped a finger and could have made thousands of armies die. He could have done everything. He didn't need to sacrifice his sons. But why did he do that? क्यों उन्होंने सारा कुछ अपना वारिया? आपने जांच सिखाने वास्ते कि अपना जिंदगी कितना जीएंगे. How do we live our life? रब ने इस धरती ते आप आए. रब इस धरती ते आए सानू जांच सिखाने वास्ते. और कहते कि जे सारी दुनिया दे विच सारे सिख बन जान, if until the end of time everyone becomes a Sikh and continues doing bhakti, continues doing simran until the end of the world, even then all of that won't even equal 1% of Kalgita Pacha's kamai. All of that put together will not even equal 1% of kamai. So what are we? We say we do 1 hour of simran, we do 1 jap jisa apam bade Sikh ban gaye bhai. As loki mainu sant kahan, loki mainu bhagti kahan. If the entire world gets together and does bhakti until the end of time, even then it won't equal 1% of what Kalgita Pacha's kamai is. And in that same way, Kalgita Pacha says that whoever becomes my Sikh, jehda mera munda ban ke rahe, je meri baah phad ke hun meri baah phade, then when time comes, jadon darkar de jauga, then I will let him borrow some of my kamai. I will let him borrow some of my naam, and I will grab his arm and pull him across. If he becomes my son, if he lives his life like my daughter, if he lives my life according to the Rat Maryada and everything that I've laid out for them. The same way that I've told them to live, if they live according to what I say, in the same way a father has rules in the house, and if a son lives according to those rules, he can live in that same house. In the same way, Guru Gobind Singh Ji has laid out rules for us, how to live our life. If we live our life according to that, he will grab our arm and pull us across. Why don't we become sons and daughters of Kalgita Pacha? There's never been a musician, or a fighter, or a warrior, or a hunter, or a scholar, or a poet as good as Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Never in the world has there been, and never will there be someone like Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. So why don't we follow Guru Gobind Singh Ji? What Guru Sahiba have written for us in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Why don't we at least read it? ਆਪਾਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਂਦੇ? ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਰਮਾਲੇ ਚੜਾਈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਰਮਾਲਾ ਕਦੇ ਚੁੱਕ ਕੇ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਵੀ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਾਹਨੂੰ ਮੱਥਾ ਟੇਕੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ? Have we ever lifted the ramala to see what we're actually matha taking to? It's become a ritual. We come in, we matha take, we put a few money there, and then we go, we take some day, we go home, we live on our life. We were not living according to what Guru Gobind Singh Ji has laid out for us. What was the reason? Is this why he sacrificed his home, he sacrificed his sons, he sacrificed his mother, his father, his 4 children, everything he had, all his money, he threw into the river. What did he need to do that for? So we can come, oh, people will look at me, oh, I do these nicely, oh, I gave more money, oh, make sure my name is in the Allah so people know that I donated $100. Is that what we're here for? Live our life truthfully according to what Tanta Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji said.
Vaheguru, Vaheguru.